Hi guys, Bobby Gass here. I got some albums from Patrick's auction and I went to a charity shop, a Value Village, one, just to check it out. It's been years since I've been to one of them. Anyhow, here's a bunch of albums I'll show you that I got here. No 45s. First up here we got Willie and Family. This is a double album. It's also got Emmylou Harris and Johnny Paycheck on it too, eh? I like Willie. Actually, Stardust, that's my favorite Willie Nelson album. I'll get it. I had it before, of course, but I sold them all. And next up here, I had to get this. Didn't matter what anybody was bidding. I was getting this album here for sure, right? 10 years after. This has got some incredible tunes on it, eh? Oh, let's have a look at the. Here's the original inner sleeve, and as everybody knows, it's on the Duran. And this thing here, back in the hippie days, used to stare at this all the goddamn time. 10 years after. What an album. What an album. Next up here is Terry Reid. Now this guy here got a great voice. This guy, his claim to fame is actually turning down gigs, turning down bands. Blue Oyster Cult and Led Zeppelin. He turned down being lead singer for both those bands. And he didn't make as much money on his own. There he is there, Terry Reid. That's on the Yellow Epic. Heavy too, eh? Next up here, one of the greats, blues guys, John Lee Hooker. That's on a VJ label too. Eh? I love the early VJ labels. Vivian and oh, I forget the other guy's name. That's what the VJ stood for. Here's the fabulous Thunderbirds here. Stevie Ray Vaughan's brother is the lead guitar player for these guys here. I always like their music. He's a pretty good guitar player, I think. Now here's something I kind of got on spec. The Devil's Anvil, hard rock from the Middle East. Look at these guys. It's a radio station copy here, not for resale. I haven't played this yet, but I'm dying to play it and see what the hell it sounds like. Let's have a look at the. Oh, it's a Columbia 2i. A Columbia 2i. Come on, get in there. Almost. There we go. And the last of the auction records was this Donovan, the hurdy-gurdy man. He got a lot of good songs on it. I never minded Donovan, eh? He was trying to be England's Bob Dylan, eh? He made a lot of good music, actually, as far as I'm concerned. A lot of hits on here, eh? Now, I went into the charity shop, and they had thousands and thousands and thousands of albums. Some 78s, no 45s, but they had a lot of 78s. But it was all Lawrence, Welk, Bing Crosby, uh, all that kind of music, right? But I did manage to grab a couple of records. This one here, Glenn Gould, he's Canada's most famous pianist, right? The Goldberg variations. Bach, that's Bach. I actually had a 45 RPM uh, of the Goldberg variations by Glenn Gould, but it sounded horrible. And this one here, this is an original. It'll sound a hell of a lot better than the one I got. The old Columbia Gray. I actually went to his studio when it was on Young Street. I don't know if it's still there anymore, but you'd see him around town sometimes, right? And he'd always wear a scarf. He looked like, those guys that used to drive them little MG cars with the convertibles, the top down, and they'd have that little pork pie hat, beret, I guess you call them, and then a scarf around their neck, and a silver lighter to smoke. That was what Glenn Gould looked like. You'd see him downtown sometimes, right? Next up here, I picked up Ravel's Bolero. I always think of that beach scene with that chick, Bo Derek. That's why I got this. It's a good tune, Ravel's Bolero. Never mind. I got this one here, Oldies But Goodies, Volume 4. More original recordings of the greatest rock and roll hits of all time. And there are great rock and roll hits of all time on there. All by the original artists too, right? Let me put on my glasses here and read a few of them for you. Soldier Boy, the Shirelles, Silhouettes, the Rays, the Jive 5, My True Story, A Casual Look, the 16s, The Big Hurt, Tony Fisher, Peggy Sue, Buddy Holly, Jerry Lee Lewis, Whole Lot of Shaking Going On, Blue Suede Shoes, Carl Perkins, Money, Barrett Strong, Love is Strange, Mickey and Sylvia, and Sandy Nelson doing Teen Beat. I'm an oldies guy, an oldies fan. And the last one I picked up was Gene Pitney. Big 16. He had a unique voice, he did, eh? This has got 20 Hours from Tulsa on it. Only Love Can Break a Heart. Donna Means Heartbreak. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Mecca. Town Without Pity. All his great hits, right? There you go, guys. That's all I got for you. Later. Later.